Hey everyone, it's the guy who used to post videos more frequently here. I've been busy, and I've been busy with some important things, but I'm back, and I'm excited to be back. This is my hobby, and this is what I enjoy doing, and I've missed it for like a month. There was that Magnum Opus compilation video, if you've seen it, but other than that, I haven't posted anything new for like a month, which is too long. Anyway, let's get into this and I'll tell you why I've been busy. But first, I am a shameless V8 diehard fan. I love V8 engines. I live, breathe, sleep, eat, and wish I could have more V8s. I am going to put out a bold opinion right now, and I need some pushback in the comments because what I say is not always true, but there are no bad V8s. None. Not a one. Not even the most recent 6.2s and the controversy with those. Not even the North Star and the head gasket issues with those. Why are those both GM issues? Goodness. There are no bad V8s. We need more V8s in this world. Unfortunately, they are leaving us, but I am here to create more. Every video I do is just a V8 in a different form, but this time we're going to take it up a little bit. And by that I mean we're going front wheel drive. Wow, this looks extremely bad without any body morphing, and also there's a very loud train in the background. Just ignore that, it's part of the siren call of the Bugo, because yes, this is my favorite vehicle and also test bed for making really stupid things. So we're just going to basically take this ridiculous engine that I've created for this car, which has over 2,000 horsepower, except when the crank explodes, because I think the game has changed since I made it. And we're going to put all of this power through the front wheels only, and we're just going to mess around. That's the game plan for today. Simple. I'm also going to mess around and make this car just like ridiculously light. Can this train please give up? Basically, the trains honk for every bridge and every crossing, and there are a lot of bridges and a lot of crossings right near my house, so thank you for that. But I have been busy because I have been working on my engineering designation. My son is due to be born in like a month, and basically I was like, it's now or never. If I don't get this done, having two kids is going to prevent me from getting it done forever, or I'll always have that excuse. So I took the advantage of that, and I basically dedicated a month to getting this thing finished. In order to get that, I've had to do a professional practice exam, which is called a PPE. It's basically just a test on ethics and legal stuff, and also just professional terms and things. It wasn't too bad, but it was tough. Like, I haven't been in college for 7 years, so this is the first exam I've taken in ages. If you are in any kind of engineering, you probably know about this stuff, but it's pretty important. Like, you can get away without it, but having it is really good if you want to work for municipalities and companies that actually care. Smaller companies probably don't care. I work in the civil field, so pretty much every big company cares, and the company I work for cares, and therefore it's worth it for me to do it. So that's what I did. Plus, it's been a goal forever, so finally done, at least that portion of things. I still have to do a report. It's basically like a master's thesis, which is insane, but anyways, I got to get that done, and then I'll have the full thing. That's not going to happen for a while, but the test had a time limit. The report does not, so we can wait on that one. I'm feeling this car just needs to be vibrant highlighter yellow. It feels that. But so much other stuff has been happening in actually this should be, oh, that is mint. Wow, that is beautiful. Okay, we're keeping that. So much other stuff has been happening in the world in the last month. It's been crazy. I feel like I've woken up out of my studying slumber and seen things that I did not want to see. But some good stuff has happened too, and mostly just forward progress on projects and stuff. So I've been putting up little shorts of me getting things done, and I will continue to do so because I've been enjoying that a lot. Eventually I will do some full-on like videos of me working on stuff on the main channel, which is this, and the side channel too. I'm just realizing that this idea is mildly flawed because this car is already front wheel drive. For whatever reason, I assumed it was not front wheel drive, but it is 100% front wheel drive transverse V8. And it needs a retune, but I'm basically not doing anything to this car except for minor stylistic changes. How about the Bugo R, R2 factorial? No, that's gonna mess up the render. So R2, and we'll try to turn up the wick. Let's make it like 3,500. Okay, that's a little too much. 35,000 horsepower. Okay, looking at this engine, I mean, it's cool. It's a pushrod billet steel stuff. It's fancy. It's made out of magnesium. It's 6 liters. That's a lot of displacement. That's pretty good, actually, just in general. But it looks like, I mean, that's all I can do. It's as big as it gets. The crank is having major problems, so I'm going to quickly see if I can fix that. It's currently heavy, which is probably, I mean, that's the best I can do to get solid stress reliability, so that's probably why it's like that. If I go just regular forged pistons, then the pistons are weak and the crank is fine, so yeah, you can see where the problem is. Wow, this engine is just weak. This is surprisingly weak. I thought it would be able to do better. I guess it just has way too much stroke, so probably the best thing that we can do is just not have so much stroke. Just go back a little bit, quite a bit further back actually, and turn the stroke down. We're going to lose a lot of displacement, but at least it's going to be reasonable. You can see I've gained power with less displacement. Sometimes bigger is not always better. It's what you do with it that matters, and in this case, I'm giving it more RPM. Maybe we can use the AI tune to turn up the wick. That's a big cancel that. I don't think it did anything. It's too scared of the power. Man, it's been so long since I did anything in this game, I don't even remember how to play. So we need to tune the low turbos. Let's give it a little bit more boost. What did that do to the power? Yes, I'm loving it. Just like Burger King, gonna get up to 30 psi of boost. That is too much boost. I mean, that's just the limit, but look at that. We're already getting close to ruining it again. I might have to shrink the engine again. Keep in mind, like, this is compound turbos. I'm just being silly here. Like, it's the biggest possible compound turbos. It could be more power, but it's all about big compound turbos today. Let's take a look at the highs. I mean, this is a disaster. What the heck is going on there? Efficiency 0, speed 0. The high turbos do nothing except increase the horsepower because I've managed to brick the engine. 3,200, almost 3,200 horsepower. And if I turn this one just a little bit, yeah, we are one tick away from just blowing the engine up. So that 3,200 horsepower with 2,600 newton meters of torque is the best that I can get within a reasonable time frame. So we're going to leave it there. That is not quite 35, but that is still an increase of over 400 horsepower, nearly 500 horsepower. Front wheel drive. Just keep that in mind. Honda Civic level right here. In order to put that power down, I'm gonna have to do some extremely dumb stuff, so get ready. Okay, 3,000, nearly 300 horsepower. That is big numbers, big power, big damage. That's a lot of damage to anything front axle related. Also steering, non-existent. 624 kilometers an hour top speed. Big yikes, let's turn it up. So it's a manual, which is a total mistake. 7 speed. Let's try dual clutch. 2.3 seconds to 100 if you can get grip. Full drag tires, they're as big as they could possibly be, and the backs are also quite big, although that doesn't make a lot of sense because it is front wheel drive. If I shrink the rears, drivability and sportiness go up, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to have fat rears on a front wheel drive. So 265, that's like a truck size roughly, so that's not unreasonable. I mean, we'll just leave it there. That's decent enough. And everything else is pretty much as light or as minimal as it possibly can be. And the suspension is jammed onto the ground. I just want to see, out of curiosity, what this will do on the short course for the automation track, just to see if it actually, like, drives. Cancel that. Beautiful track, by the way. Maybe we'll have to drive it in BeamNG. I'm gonna have to do it myself because the game won't let me. Maybe we go up and down this. That seems like fun. Okay, 3,237 horsepower, front-wheel drive, yellow Bugo R2, D2. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be crazy. I'm excited to drive this thing. I'm curious, actually, to compare it to its orange sibling, which has basically the exact same settings, except 500 less horsepower. Let's try it. I think I might be a bit of an idiot because I don't think I've ever gone on this section of the automation test circuit here. This is the runway, and I've never used it. I've been playing this game for how long? Yeah, come on. What the heck? I didn't even notice this until I saw it in the game itself. By the way, we're in beamngdrive. This is a Bolide. I just wanted to show you this car because this is similar to my ultimate vision for my Tiburon. Cut the back bumper. I'm not necessarily going to do mud flaps, but I love the tubular rear frame, exhaust hanging out like that. This is dream car level. Couple of tweaks. It's the right color, but man, this is what I love here. Maybe I should actually use the car I made today. Wow, this car is deafeningly loud. It is so loud. I have my volume at minimum, and it's still too loud for me. Let's just hear it as I go down the drag strip here. Okay, some tweaks need to be made. The engine broke, which is not particularly surprising, and it torque steers like insanely, because of course it does. But we made it to the other end of the track, one way or another. Okay, let's try that again with a little bit of commentary. I'm gonna switch it to sport mode and just kind of give it a little bit more and see how that does. The gear shifting is very lazy, and I guess that's why I went manual last time, because it really doesn't like to shift. 300 might just be exclusively wheel spin, but that is ridiculously quick. You could take off with, with wings on this thing. I just want to see no ESC. Let's just... no ESC, sport mode, what happens? Okay, that's exactly what I figured would happen. We lay down a entire runway strip worth of 11s. And on the grass too, all the way over. And the turbos overheat, and everything explodes and we all die. Good thing there's bus seats in there to protect you. I gotta admit, as much as I am a V8 guy, I'm also an all-wheel drive guy, and all-wheel drive V8 is not necessarily common in cars, unless you're driving a cop car, Challenger, or Charger, I mean. And then you get the Hemi with all-wheel drive. Those are cool, but then they're so abused that, like, why would you ever buy one? It's disappointing. I mean, I guess there's the other Hellcat variants and stuff, Chargers, all-wheel drive. Too much power. Way too much power. But all-wheel drive is just the best way to put the power down. Rear-wheel drive is fun, but it's scary. Even in my truck, it can get squirrely even though it's only got 400 horses. Especially with the winter tires, man oh man. I'm eager to get those off these days. Okay, before I pack things in, I should say that there is a new sponsor for the channel that I'm pretty darn excited about. I'll let you know more when they confirm things more, but yeah, it's big, it's huge, and I'm super pumped about it. That's something to look forward to, honestly. I mean, my dream is hard to quantify sometimes, but I'd love to do YouTube more. And it's easier to justify when there's a bit of kickback from it, if you know what I mean. So just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I realize it's a bit of a rehash, but honestly, I needed to just make something. And that's what you do when you're in a creative block. You just just do something. Even if it's the same thing you've done already before, do something, and then you'll be back. And that's how I feel now. I've got some ideas, got some stupid ideas, but next week, look forward to more as we get into more beamng and automation. And probably just beamng next time. Although it looks like automation is getting a big update, so maybe we'll have to look at that too. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you again soon. Don't forget to comment and like and all that stuff. It does actually help quite a bit, so thank you. Bye.